Peace, everyone. We about to get started. It's your boy RK5, yo. You already know what time it is. Already know what time it is. Diving deep on this April Fools. A lot to talk about, especially what April Fools is all about. What's coming up these next couple of days or next week. What to expect. A lot of different energy is going on right now that some of us is not aware of, but you will be aware today. Be aware today. Bear with me, we're gonna get started. But get some frequency music going before we start, I get it, man. Play some love, welcome, miracles, man. Play that 936 hertz. Oh man. Peace, light, and love, everyone. Welcome to the Third Eye Five, just about audio podcast. And we have so much to talk about, so much to dive deep on. um, so much to elaborate and expand on. I got some gems I want to talk about, a lot of different information that I feel like right now in these times that we're living in, we should dive deep on. I know I've been like in and out, not as consistent last month in March with the podcast. A lot has been going on, new adventures I've been taking. I'm tattooing now, doing tattoos. That's been a quite an experience for me, and just finding the balance with everything. And I'm finding the balance. properly balanced and organized and everything how it needs to be. So um, yeah, so I'm finding the groove and sticking to it. So um, not too much of like disorder or not figuring out. I'm understanding where I'm heading with everything that I'm doing. Um, so excuse me for us. Much better. One day I'm gonna have a cameraman, have everything together. But yeah, so it's April 1st, 2024. Welcome everyone. Um, that everyone is still here, still alive, still breathing, still blessed. I want to say starting off um, April 1st, April Fools. They definitely got us. Well, most people, what I'm saying, that's not in tune with what's going on or was partaking in these certain holidays and days that they um they have on these calendars, man. And April Fools is low key a slap in the face to people that's taking on these holidays and season as well. Like for instance, like um New Year, really, the New Year is in March. You know what I'm saying? The New Year starts in March, and far as like the Chinese tradition, they New Year's is in March, not in January. You know what I'm saying? So it's like um, they've been throwing subliminals at us with any and everything, and what they are doing and what they're pushing. They always have subliminals or message and certain things and um that they do and have out here. So we have to understand and pay attention to what is really going on here. People think that um how life is and how it's been um structured is the ultimate way and only way and how it's supposed to be. Like this system that we are in and accustomed to is not the normal nature and what I'm saying, unity and law of one direction that all of us need to be in. That's why we have um, so much chaos going on. This is why we have so much different things that we don't have no answers to going on because they have this uh, agenda um, system and cycles that they want people to follow to keep people enslaved and brainwashed so they can be easily controlled. And now we in a day and age where they are way beyond that and they're using technology to do all the work for them now. You know what I'm saying? Versus like um old times 20 years ago, how they go about things. Now they don't even have to do too much of anything anymore. They leave it up to technology to take over. And we seeing it now. We seeing it now. Like robots coming into play. They come in, they come into wishing. They being out here. They are being used. AI is at its full um almost at its full peak now of like really being out here like that. And we have metaverse. That's a new thing that's people are starting to get to and learning and growing and trying to build their life around and um make changes for. And it's and we just in those times, in these interesting times right now, and we have to really understand like the positions that um the position that we in right now, to really either we gonna build or we gonna destroy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what what are you, like, we have to look within ourselves. What are we doing? What are we doing within ourselves? Are we building or are we destroying? Are we destroying ourselves? Are we destroying our people? Are we destroying others? Are we putting um um this disagreeable or agreeable energy out? Right? What are you putting out? And what are you getting coming back in? And this is what we have to understand and look at and put our energy and focus more into while we in these times. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, this is a part two of the um, Judgment Day talk um, I did last week, speaking about the solar eclipse and what is to come and being prophesied right now. So it's like we in the direction of, and mind you too, I've been talking about this um video after video, that different things is going to happen, especially this year, because of the solar flares and and we have this eclipse that's going on, and they already putting things in the work. So bear with me. Well, actually, like me finding out about red hoppers and that being prophesized, and they really trying to prophesize um the end times. And it's wild that they really like doing this. It's like they really um trying to um destroy the temples in the Middle East, so they can rebuild and build a new one, which a third one. Let me see where okay. Right here it says Jewish sects plans to sacrifice Red Hoffer, destroy the Al Aqsa Mosque to fulfill biblical prophecies. Groups of these fundamentalist Jews from the United States and Israel have been looking for a red heifer or a female cow, which they believe are needed to build the third temple, summoning the Jewish Messiah and usher in the biblical end times. While the heifer are mentioned in the Bible as a way of purifying and existing temple, believers think that they must first purify themselves before the third can be built. Okay, so this is in the news. This is in the news now today. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things is going on, and it's supposed to happen between now and April 8th. Like April 8th, um, what I saying? April 8th, CERN is to test world most powerful particle accelerator during April solar eclipse to search for invisible matter that is secretly powers our universe. Now, this could be the possibility of how all the power is going to. um how we gonna have an outage. This could be the possible reason of us having an outage. And NASA is also shooting a rocket, and the rocket name is APEP. You can look this up yourself. The rocket, they're supposed to be shooting a rocket up in the sky, I guess to go out of space or whatever, to send some type of message, alien message, whatever. And this is going, and mind you, this is going hand with CERN. It got to be going hand with CERN because they basically gonna be opening a portal on April 8th. And while they are doing this, it's gonna be a lot of people, millions of people that's going to be looking at this solar eclipse happening. So it's, it's only but you putting everything together, two and two together, that there's a possibility that something that we not custom of seeing will happen this year. It's a possibility, a big possibility. It's like so many things and so much information out now. It only makes sense at this point. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense. So it's just a lot for us to look for, and and I honestly feel like we should prep for these times. As of me right now, I'm prepping for these times because we just never know. Like, and this is why I'm having this discussion. And is, with me, I'm always here to bring awareness and spread truth and information. Because um, what I'm what else I'm gonna be talking about today, which is Law One. Um, um, what's the saying for this? Um, teach one, each one, type of thing. Like what I learn, I teach out, and that goes hand with the Law One and what I'm gonna be talking about later on with the Law One. But yeah, like we have to prep ourselves for anything because we have families out here. We have families, we have kids, and we are stepping into a new earth. You know what I'm saying? Because best believe after April 8th, the energy is going to be completely different and we're going to be in a real new earth. We don't know what is going to happen. We don't know what to happen because, for one, for CERN to, you know what I'm saying, turn this accelerator on and push these what you call it, these new particles in the air and sky is um is dangerous. It's dangerous because they are trying to figure out um what you call it. They're trying to figure out how the universe is made, and to be honest, with my discernment, the only way to really find that out is starting over exactly how it happened, and that's to completely black out everything. And that's what I feel like is gonna happen. They put it in the books. They put it in the movies, like recent movies. Like I said in previous videos and episodes, is that leave this world behind. They have it by your executive producer, Barack Obama, letting us know that this is what is to come and what we should be mindful of when it when certain stuff is happening. And it's not a coincidence that the movie dropped a month before 2024. So we have to pay attention. Um and the video I did with Marcus, with Ashtar Command video that I did when we was talking about the solar eclipse then, because we had B Dell breaking it down for us. B Dell was breaking it down how it's going to pan out. You know what I'm saying? He broke it down how in the skies that they show signs. They show signs exactly the way how they want things to be and how it's going to be, and that we have to pay attention to these signs and how it's being played out. You know what I'm saying? Because we had an eclipse in 2017, we had another one in 2023, and the biggest one, a historical one, is being is happening on April 8th. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing different videos. I'm seeing different people waking up to what's going on and put information out here to inform us. So it's only right to prep ourselves and be ready for something like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just only right, and you'd be foolish to not at least attempt to prep yourself. Because when it's all said and done, you can't say nobody has told you so. Yeah, oh, I wasn't expecting this. Oh, I wasn't ready. But we've been sitting here talking about it, and it's been on your news feed. You know what I'm saying? All these months, all these years, and when shit hits the fan, you don't know what to do, or you acting like this was not supposed to happen. So me to you, we have to prep our mental, prep our spirit, mainly our spirit, but all of it for real, mind, body, and spirit. We should be prepping ourselves for that, and it's gonna go hand in hand with the law. Excuse me, with the law of one. It's gonna go hand in hand with the law, the law of one. You know what I'm saying? So give me 1 second, and we're gonna dive deep on the law of one. Okay, so the raw material. Okay, I don't. If y'all not familiar with the raw material law of one, I advise you to find this book, find this information, go on YouTube, and understand the the law of one and the raw material and how it came about, because it's definitely something we should all embody and be um real in tune with right now, and it goes hand in hand of what we doing, not what we doing, but it goes hand in hand with these times that we need to literally like let go of these religion, let go of what's not serving us, let go of anything that's not pertaining to unity, um, light, and love. Like we need to get away from these things if this is what resonate with your heart. If love resonate with your heart, if being one with everything, the universe, the nature, the spirit, the mind, body, and spirit, one with the creator, if that resonate with you, we need to understand this law, this very law, the law of one, this great universal law, the law of one, because this is the law that a lot of ETs use to get and do the things that they are doing in and out of dimensions, in and out um, of different consciousness and shifting and drifting and different things, because they understand the law of one. They understand that there's no good or bad. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me, learning the law of one, getting back to learning the law of one, um, is making a lot of sense, especially in these times on why that the the law of one is a special and great thing, because that's literally us and everyone we associate with or don't associate with, that it embodies everybody and everything, this whole universe. Because when it says there's no good or bad, because what 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 we think, us as humans, what we think is good and bad is literally what made the universe, the good and the bad. What we think is good and bad is what makes the universe. Is what makes it's what makes it one. It's like you can't have one without the other, type of thing. So it's all. The all is the dark, the light, the bad, the good. You know what I'm saying? The positive, the negative, like the atoms, protons, electrons. Like you have to have that to get um energy. You know what I'm saying? So looking at that and looking at it that way, it just brings um it just brings a lot of things in different perspective on like how just really being in tune with self, understanding who you are, and that everyone is not all the way good. No one can be all the way and strongly positive, because I said this before, too much of something is not good. Even good, you gotta have one. That's why in our lives that um us good people will be like, why us good people always go through so much shit, is because there's no escaping the negativity. Is only to go through it with our positive. You feel me? Like we have to think of like that when an atom is being accumulated or a certain energy is being made. It's like the positive cannot out. You know what I'm saying? The positive cannot move without that negative, or it won't be recognized as a positive. So all of that come as one and is needed, and we have to understand that um we are in a different direction, and that we should have a different perspective on on you know what I'm saying, life. and and that's really what law one really does. It just give us a different perspective of that we are everything. And then it talks about how crystals and rocks are living, they are alive, because that's how the pyramids was made. Like in the law one, the raw material, um um how this book even came about, and the raw material even came about, is that this lady, I'm trying to find her name. um 1 second. I think her name was Dawn. I think her name was Dawn, because part of this experience, part of this whole experiment was that it was two people involved. It was a lady and a man. And the man was the one that was documenting everything, you know what I'm saying, that was going on, asking the questions, and using the woman to let Ra be the vessel through her to give him the answers that he's looking for. So they documented everything and they created a book and they created this thing, this document called the Raw Material of the Law of One, the Humble Messenger of Law of One. So that's how this even come about. So do your research, do your study, and you will learn more about this whole experiment. I just wanted to, what I'm saying, bring this up, bring some type of light into it. So, what I'm saying, uh, us as people can be whole again, become one. You know what I'm saying? Like we are one. Like we have to understand that. And that we are not separate. We're not separate from anybody, no gender, no color. Like we keep saying the white man this, you know what I'm saying? Without them, there's no us. There wouldn't be none of this that's going on. There wouldn't be no life. You know what I'm saying? There wouldn't be life as it is and certain, you know what I'm saying, this type of freedom that we feel now, or excuse me, we embody the all. We everything and everyone. And it's up to you to believe that or not. And it all goes down to what you believe. You know what I'm saying? Because what you believe is how your life is going to plan out and pan out now and when you die. And you're going to be judged off your belief. So you believe that there's no good and bad, then it's just that. Because that's the law of one. You embodying the law of one. So with the law of one, the raw material, it talks about how the Egyptians, how Ra was able to use the Egyptians and in other places in like South America, the lost cities, to spread out this message. You know what I'm saying? So this been around since the beginning of time, but lost its way, especially through Aten, because Aten believed in the law of one, which was Ra. That's why he had the sun disk and the whole teaching of like one God and everything is because of the law of one. That there's only one source, and that we are connected to that one source. You know what I mean? So and um and that's why it talks about in the raw materials, because the man questioned and asked about it, and it broke down how um it got like the effects of people not accepting the one God with the many God situation is that um Ra no longer wanted to um not let people have free will. He didn't want to force it on them anymore, because the whole point of living was for people to have free will and believe in what they want to believe. That versus forcing any type of, you know what I'm saying, anything onto them or to anybody of the sort. So it's at the end of the day, it's up to us on like what we want to take in and believe, you know, because we do have that free will. We do. That's why, um, and it's crazy because in religion, it's not going to teach you that. It's not being taught that you have, like, us as human have free will. We do have free will. We choose to do certain things. Like I chose to do this podcast today or not. I didn't have to do it, but I chose to do it because that's what led me to do this on my heart. That's what led in my heart to do is to come here in this 80-degree weather and give the message out. You know what I mean? So we have free will. We have free will to eat certain food, to not eat, to eat versus fasting. We have that free will. And that's when the cause and effect comes in. It is all in what you take in is the effect that's gonna come out of that cause that you did. So you're seeing how um through universal law that some certain things is being um you can see it being universal law is in our everyday life, and we just don't recognize it or understand or even um research and want to learn universal law. Because mind you, the law of one is only one universal law. There's many universal law like cause and effect, um, polarity. It's like I think it's dang. Oh man, that's how you know I need to do my research and study again. So look up universal law. You're gonna see all the different laws. You know what I'm saying? And this is pretty much where they get all these laws from that we have today. But they have the stricter and detailed to the point of like how they want it to be. Like so, um, yeah. Look up universal law. Look up all the universal law, and you can tell and look how it plays out with your everyday life, detail to detail. Um, so yeah, um, I don't want to be too long winded. Gave a good 30 minutes plus about um about what's going on. But let me see if there's more to talk about before I roll out of here. Let's let's get into what young Pharaoh was speaking about. Cause I'm gonna start. This is what I'm gonna start doing on my shows. Cause um people that follow me on Instagram at RK5official underscore. That's my personal. My IG is third eye five underscore. Yeah, check me out. Follow my channel. Um, I have a channel on IG where I send different videos, questions, in the channel, and information that we should know and stuff like that. Um, I send it in the group chat, where in the channel, so you can see and to be seen, and that we, you know what I'm saying, get what's going on. So tap into my channel. I would like to have more. I think I have like 30 people in the chat right now. It's 34 now. Alhamdulillah. It's 34. It's 34 in the chat. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. Um, so in the chat, I'm gonna be playing and um sharing the information too. But I still want you to be in the channel so you can get it quickly, get this information quickly versus waiting every episode of when I want to talk about it, because these be good topics to talk about. So this way Young Pharaoh, I got him in this video. My father, whoever, if you're negative or you're not supportive, your ass gotta go. Because you gotta look at people, places, and things like chargers.
Would you put your phone on a charger that's draining it? If I had a charger that not only was not charging your phone, it was draining the battery more. Would you put your phone on it? Hell no. You only want your phone on chargers that charge your battery. So your body is your phone and your soul is your battery. Why you keep putting yourself in positions with people, places, and things that's not charging up your soul, aka inspiring you, but they're draining you? I wouldn't care if you was my mother.
I say it. Sometimes with us, man, it's hard to let go of like people that we feel like is draining. Is draining us. People, family, whoever. Um, yeah, it's time to let go. We in those times to not give our energy any more longer into those that's not on that same frequency or willing to build up or give us the energy that we need to progress. So he's hands on because I'm definitely experiencing that type of time right now. It's low key a confirmation. Um, so there's another second cargo ship that struck on a bridge.
Second cargo ship stuck on a bridge. Oh my God.
Okay. Not even sharing the location. I think it was another one in Japan that happened. It's just a lot of stuff going on. But here's a video speaking about Draconian and the draconic planet is Drake, and it talks about how the hottest rapper Drake is. You could say Draconian. Here we go.
The word Dracula, the first part is Draco or Draco, which ties into the Draconians from the Draco constellation. These extraterrestrials, these reptilians, these Draconians are the ones that are pretty much running the planet. And so in like the music industry and in certain high level celebrity status places, like these Draconians are the ones that people are praying to and feeding the energy to, etc. Yeah. So that whole meat eating, blood drinking, it actually ties back to these beings. And that's why certain people have to do certain blood sacrifices to be given like prominent positions or to be made famous or to kind of like be in a higher kind of like echelon of society. Yep. So there's a lot of rituals, like even like, have you watched a movie with eyes wide shut or wide open?
Yeah, that's some real stuff he talking about. We got some solar eclipse information. Here we go.
Why has Homeland Security been preparing to hijack this biblical event?
The sheriff called me yesterday, and after he got done telling me everything inside this meeting that was happening, I pretty much was nerve rattled after what I heard. Who's this meeting with? It's with Homeland Security.
People want to do us harm, use an event like this where a lot of people are gathered to do some type of terror event.
The director of the Lake County Emergency Management Agency told me they've been preparing for the solar eclipse now for about 2 years.
They've been preparing for this for 2 years. Imagine that, for 2 years. He said, during the solar eclipse, while people are all out there looking, they're planning, the intel that they've got is a possible biological attack on people while the solar eclipse is freaking happening.
Like, here's from Kenton County Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Here's what you should do before. Ensure you have a full gas tank. Ensure you are stocked on groceries. Have alternative communications for an eclipse that's going to last about an hour. And here's another one. Buy necessary groceries and gas.
Why has Homeland...
See, and going off the eclipse again. For preparation. Um, get lots of gallons of water. use big jugs, and have the water filled up. Get as much water as you need. Even get like the water. You know how like the water when you get a little cup and you push down and I forgot what it's called, but yeah, get one of them blue big bin jugs and put water in there and just have a lot of those and just stash it. Have a different communication device other than a cell phone. Um, walkie talkies. They got some stuff on Amazon, man. It costs a lot of money, like $1,000, but it's gonna be worth it. Um, for like something to happen, like with a power outage or something like that, that may last up to a couple of days. Look on Amazon. They got certain ones. I can put you on game and let me see. Get a generator, an outdoor generator, so you can plug stuff up. Um, phone, anything else you need. Um, the walkie-talkie one I'm talking about is a Bago Figo radio UV5R ham radio. Comes with 6-pack, um, driver free. I want to see what's the range on this. Has long antennas. Bear with me while I'm trying to find what's the range of it. Don't really say, but here's what you can tap into. What is it? It's only like 172. Let me see. Comes in a 6-pack like that. Um, got let me see. Yeah, I get the GIF. Um, battery. See, you got the long antennas, extended antenna. Comes with one you can put on your book bag. Okay. Another one, a good one that was said was a whistle. So if you anywhere, because people, um, you won't notice that with whistles, it, when you blow a whistle, it can go very long range. So if you in danger or warning somebody on or so hold on, I said SOS timing, um, definitely use a whistle for any emergency or any help that you may need. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, um, yeah, because whistles can go a long way. It's very loud, very noticeable because you know on football fields they use it to this day. Football fields, basketball, you know what I'm saying? It's very loud. So people gonna hear it, they're gonna stop. First aid kit, of course. Have a first aid kit. Um, yeah, stock up food. Have some food, a grill, propane for your grill, so you can, you know what I'm saying, have fires, like fires, and um, cook things and do things that you need to do, and you know what I'm saying. So that's just some of it. That ain't even all of it. So tap in, tap in with preparation for power outages and all that. Look on YouTube, get some more info and insight, research, get some more info and insight. Very important. Weapons like guns, knives, machetes, you know what I'm saying? Be ready. Just in case somebody trying to get in your crib. Because they was also saying like during those times of power outage, it's definitely a good time where playing devil's advocate. It's good time for um people like that do like robberies and bad guys want to break in people home, and you know what I'm saying, because it's gonna be dark. It will be dark, and you want to be prepared. Um you want to have some protection. You know what I'm saying. You want your home to be protected. You want cameras up. You know what I'm saying. I don't know how far or long cameras gonna go because I don't know like what I mean. You can have the evidence and stuff like that, but I don't. Is it probably it's gonna be so much going on that they probably ain't even gonna get to whatever. So don't even like depend on just a camera. Have protection. Have protection. Have some type of protection for you and your family. So yeah, that's the third eye five, just about audio. You know what I'm saying? We dive deep. Give us feedback. Follow follow YouTube channel. RK5 channel is on YouTube. You're gonna see all the videos of Third Eye Five and the Third Eye Five. Um, Add us on the podcast app on Apple. Add us on Spotify if you got Android, or even on Amazon, iHeartRadio. Third Eye Five, just about audio. Um, Please just subscribe, like, rate us. Right now on the Apple one, we got like 4.9 out of 5 rating stars. So y'all tap in and y'all give us feedback, and let us know what else y'all want me to talk about. And we brought up we're gonna have a special guest next week. Um, we'll have a model slash dancer um, by the name of Sea Goddess. Um, Kanisha, her name is Kanisha. She will be on next week. So y'all don't want to miss that. Y'all stay tuned and y'all keep supporting what I do. Oh yeah, go let's do that right now. Go on my website. Um This is not what I wanted to show. Look, go on Teespring, or down below in the info underneath YouTube and our information. Click on the link, support, and grab a T-shirt, grab hoodies, grab any gear for the season. And support Third Eye 5, the brand, what we represent, yo. And you know what I'm saying, gear up and wear, you know what I'm saying, wear the brand, you know what I'm saying, support what I'm doing. That'd be a great way of showing support. And yeah, and that's it. And that's the Third Eye 5, just about audio. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe, protect yourself, protect your family. Remember, law of one. We are one with everything, everyone. We are one with the Creator. We are love and light.